Hello guys, welcome to a new series, the Road to Master series, where I upload a compilation of matches where I climb to Master rank. For this first series, I played the Grateful Life deck from Plat 5 to Master in both divisions, but this time, I only recorded for all divisions by mistake, and for future series, I will try to upload for both. For this series of matches, they were done in the span of a day, the day right after the release of the new set, DMPP17 Rising Arise, and this means these matches take place in a very unstable meta. I would say the more popular decks in all divisions are the new Black-Green Face deck, with the introduction of the new Zabi Claw Dark Warrior, which is basically Deadly Fighter Break Claw for Dark. Mad Rochester Romanov decks are still pretty popular, and is the deck I have most of my losses to. There is also a lot of experimentation with the new Hyperspatial Ryuseiho and Gaia All Dragon, but those decks don't feel very refined yet. Some less played decks would be Heaven's Gate and Balgarizo. For this deck list, you might tell that it is slightly different from the general deck list, with the inclusion of one copy of Gaga Karina, Nightstream's Elemental, which has been way better than I imagined. Unlike Joe Bari Bari Miranda, it can only summon a light water or nature hyperspatial of cost 5 or less, compared to Miranda's 6 or less, which means in this deck it can only summon Gaga Pikun and Unawakened Martini Temporal Dancer. However, even though it has a worse pool of hyperspatials, the biggest thing is that unlike Miranda, Karina can be tilted from Ripple, while still being able to be evolved to both Gaga Alcadias and Grateful Life, and is another nice proactive 5-drop the deck needed. I know this deck has already been covered a lot by other YouTubers, but for the sake of completion, I will explain it again. This deck aims to ramp with Fairy Life, Jasmine Miss Fairy, and Bronze Arm Tribe to summon the 5 drops Joe Bari Bari Miranda or Gaga Karina, then into either Gaga Alcadias or the straight Dragon Elemental of the Great River, depending on the matchup, and with Grateful Life to close off the game. Ripple, Autumn Beauty Fairy, helps to tutor all these 3 core cards, along with having the Mana Rebirth effect, which makes it possible to infinitely loop summon Grateful Lives without other cards. By letting a Grateful Life die first to accumulate 14 mana, and using the Mana Rebirth Ripple into Grateful Life to summon Joe the Man, Earth Titan, to get back Grateful Life from your mana zone and repeat. I did not have a match in this video where I showcase this, but this is the key to winning my new division matches against the Guardhole Grateful Life variants. Anyway, the other hyperspatials I use are Martini Temporal Dancer, which is excellent against face decks, Gaga Pikun to deny spells being played on curve, Boost as removal, Gaga Sirius as a huge wall of stats that also exactly blocks opposing Grateful Lives, Joe the Man that is generally good for resources late game, Gravita to pressure spell decks when I cannot summon Alcadias in time, Black Gunvid as a counter attack, and Kankuro Temporal Actor if it is a step battle or mirror. For triggers, I run one copy of DNA Spark, 4 Aqua Serpers, and 4 Spirit Knight Portals. And without further ado, here is part 1 of the matches, with the rest in part 2 the next video. Here I tried to double ram to try to snipe light mana, but I failed. But even then it is manageable. Big misplay on the opponent's part of not attacking with the Bronze Arm Tribe, even knowing that we are playing a mirror. Here he plays Cyber and World, which is honestly more annoying than an actual threat. He manages to draw his Soul Swap into Zabimira to summon Gallows level dragon. I'm not worried because I can just gun beat it, so here I decide to play defensively because the opposing Gaga Sirius will block all my attacks. Here I attack the 4-drop with Gunbeat, but I have no idea why he blocks, cause it allows me to now kill his Zabimira. And here again, I have no idea why he awakened his Gaga Sirius, and honestly I think he's just panicking at this point. Here I decide to play around Cordial by playing my own first. At this point it is basically game. Here Pikun doesn't look very useful and Gaga Sirius doesn't seem needed, so I went for Duel the Man instead. At this point the game is won when he literally can't cast any spells, and Gekimetsu doesn't do anything. That's all for now guys. There will be a lot more matches in part 2 and part 3 later in the next few videos. Stay tuned.